here with a special video. We saw a little back and forth on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. I still call it Twitter. But they were going a little back and forth going on. It all started with Mick Foley announcing he's cutting ties with the WWE due to their close ties with President Trump. He said he doesn't understand how they, not only the company, but multiple wrestlers there can be so close with that man when what he's doing with the whole immigration thing. So he puts that out. No DQ reports it. And Jack Posebic responded by saying Mick Foley is known for taking more hits to the head than any pro wrestler. Mick Foley is also the most liberal pro wrestler. Draw your conclusion.
Who's Jack Posebic? Where's he from?
He's from Turning Point, USA.
Okay, so like a journal outlet, something.
News reporter type guy.
Yeah,
it was that's like Charlie Kirk's.
Oh, I see.
So Jim Cornette, saying this, responded, "My conclusion is that he's smarter than your entire weirdo fascist cult and has principles. Imagine how damaged your brains must be to still believe the depth of depravity and bullshit you have mired yourself in." So they went back and forth, and it all culminated with Jack Posebic tweeting out one thing. I don't know if they've responded since this, but he said, "Hi," and he tagged Jim Cornette. "Me again. Is this video of you dropping the N-bomb and going hard R over and over again?" And
terrible.
It was a minute-long video where he's telling some story and talking about how he used the N-word. And he fully uses it with the hard R in the video.
More than once. More than once, bro.
I had never seen
terrible
this video.
Professionalism. Terrible.
I had never seen this video before. Where this dude got it, I have no clue.
Yeah, that's
Turning Point USA. They got some ties apparently with some shit.
It kind of sounds like it kind of sounds like Jim's gonna start dealing with someone who's just as good as Nardwar.
Yeah,
something.
Yeah, because Nardwar pulls out stuff from how would you even know that? You know what I mean? Like, and it's the same thing. Where'd you even get the video from?
Right.
No. Man, it's a bad look for Jim Cornette. I can say that.
He's done. He is done, bro.
Very, very unprofessional. It's gonna kill his career, probably.
Done.
I'm sure
he's done.
I'm sure
Cancel
he'll
him.
explain it in a way that it was a long time ago.
It's definitely gonna hurt his career.
When this happened to Hulk Hogan, okay, it didn't come out like he just said it today. It came out like he said it a little while long ago. Granted, it was a little bit sooner than Cornette's video. You know what I'm saying? But still, it's still him saying it. We know he's from the South. You know what I'm saying? So hey.
I believe there's been accusations before too.
Right. Well, now there's concrete proof. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So he's done, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that word does not stand in today's society, bro. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if it's old or not. You know what I'm saying?
Can't see, bro. You know what? Racism. Period. You can't do anymore.
Racism. You can't do at all, anyways.
You can't do that, dude.
First off, that word clearly, if you look it up, bro, it clearly means ignorant. You know what I'm saying? And what Jim Cornette is ignorant, bro.
The word of
it's not a color.
Right. He is an ignorant, dumb son of a dude. Get him out of there. You know what I'm saying?
What do you guys say, bud?
Dude,
I think it's very unprofessional, like Danny said. I mean, if Jim Cornette realized he was recording, or even if he knew he was being recorded, which would make it worse. But if he didn't know, then it's something else. But still, though, just to be like openly talking loud in an outside voice, because he was outside in the video, literally saying it out loud. You know what I'm saying? And you're trying to make a point to whoever or whatever, but
yeah,
I think that if Jim knew he was being recorded, or if he was recording himself, it's just gonna. He's just digging himself in a deeper hole.
Like I was starting to say, like I was saying in the beginning, bro. If you feel that way and you had them type of feelings, keep that to yourself. Don't put that out for everybody to hear, even your best friend, bro. Keep that at home.
Yeah, bro. Because
that's like that, like you were saying. That's where the professionalism went out the window, bro. Keep that at home. If you feel that way, just leave it at home.
Because believe it or not, there is such a thing called a digital footprint. You realize that, right?
Yeah,
and you know what, dude?
Hang on, let me say this. Let me say this. This is on the this is following a previous incident of his. If you guys remember, in 2019.
Yeah, he did something
with NWA Power. He was a commentator.
And Yep. You're right.
He, after making racist and offensive comments during an episode, he was let go.
You know what, dude? He portrays the role that he's this holier than thou, worthier than ever person in society, like in the wrestling industry. That, like, he's on documentaries. You know what I mean? I mean, dude. He just portrays the role like his shit don't stink, bro. And then he comes out with some bullsnots like this, canceling, get him out of there, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
like, you know,
I don't want to say it being a jerk or on here, but that's a piece of shit move
for sure.
I think
without question.
I think it's going to be interesting to see like how he responds to that. I want to see what he. I want to see what he's going to say on his podcast.
I wouldn't even be surprised if right now, looking at that and seeing that video, he's stressing out right now, dude.
You gotta be, bro. That's your career on the line. He ain't having it after midnight. After midnight, our time. He ain't gonna have a career like that, bro. He's out the door. All his little followers and stuff. He lost all that. He ain't gonna have nobody.
Brand deals,
they followed him after
any sponsors, done.
They followed him after the whole 2019 incident, so
yeah,
that wasn't that bad.
No, yeah, right.
It wasn't that bad.
I mean, he got some heat for it, dude. I mean,
yeah, well, now he
tried to explain it away.
Yeah, well,
explain this away.
Yeah,
you can't. You know what I mean? He's done, bro.
Ain't no explaining that.
If anything, the best thing he can do, in my opinion, is own up to it. Yeah, I did this. This was in the past. I'm not that person anymore.
Right? Because it was an old video. I give him that. It was an old video.
It was an old video.
Nevertheless,
that's the best thing he can do, in my opinion. Apologize for it. Own up to it. And he has to admit and say that he's learned.
But you know what's what's gonna suck about it though, dude, is they always say usually when somebody usually has them says something like that or feels that type of way, that they're always gonna feel that type of way about that person or them type of people or whatever you want to say. And so he is always gonna be looked down upon because of that though now.
Well, yeah,
no matter what, even if he apologizes because of it, everybody's gonna be like, that guy's racist right there.
This is what it tells me. You can't go out there in the world and talk shit to everybody and don't think that something's gonna happen. Jim Cornette might have thought this guy from Turning Point USA was a nobody. Well, obviously this guy has connections because he just pulled a rabbit out of the hat. You know what I mean? Some old footage of Jim Cornette talking bullshit. And here it comes. You want to talk shit to this guy? Okay, go right ahead because he's got something for that ass. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that.
It could have been a nobody. It could have been a nobody reporter. It could have been somebody that was an old friend of his that he screwed over and had that footage, bro. Yeah. You never know. It could have been somebody that was just waiting, and they were like, you know what? I'm broke.
Now's the time.
Right, I'm broke, or it could have been somebody he cut ties with them, and they were like, "Hey, I got an old video of this." Boom.
But, Grim.
Oh, you really know you. So also like you're like Grim saying, it could go both ways. But
So
he did bury himself because he is on there saying what he said. So that's pretty much set in stone.
Oh yeah, he told us to be there in stone, but
I mean, he's
like I said, man,
face backlash for it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean,
backlash is coming no matter what.
He
absolutely.
already doesn't have any ties with any major company.
Yeah, because he's a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? He don't know when to not put his foot. He don't know when to keep his foot out of his own mouth. You know what I mean? He's always putting his foot in his mouth.
He's very opinionated.
Very, very.
Right, and he gave his opinion this evening, and I bet you he wishes that he wasn't opinionated. You know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure he wishes he never even responded to that.
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
Yeah. That's what you call pissing in the wind.
Let people have their own opinion of stuff,
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with the opinion, but I mean, that was a little too far.
No. I'm saying, like, he didn't even need to like say anything to that dude commenting on Mick Foley's about the Mick Foley stuff.
Right.
No, because I'll say this, dude, and I knew this when I was a kid. It's sad to say it.
We don't get political on this channel, either. We don't.
No, absolutely not. And I'm gonna go into Russ. I'm gonna go into Russ on this for like a little hot take on that. Mick Foley is probably, if not the smartest wrestler ever in the wrestling industry, bro. Like, if you actually look up his stuff, bro, he's got a lot of degrees through school and stuff. For that guy to say, because he took a couple hits to the head, I guarantee he's still smarter than, like I said, 88% of this world, he's still smarter than. I guarantee it. Mick Foley was a smart man. So if he's saying that he is cutting ties because of something's going on, because Mick Foley is a smart man, bro. He always has been. He knew what he was doing.
He's definitely also a really kind-hearted person.
Yes, bro. Everybody loves him.
But ladies and gentlemen, we just wanted to hop on here and record something real quick about the little Twitter X, whatever you want to call it, back and forth between Jim Cornette and Jack Posebic.